What's up guys, welcome back to another Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War video, and in today's video we are going to be talking about the Black Ops Cold War multiplayer beta. So this, I just got to point out right away, this is just a leak and a rumor. This is not officially confirmed. I mean, we don't have like anything officially confirmed about this year's game. We don't even officially know it's going to be called Black Ops Cold War, but this is a leak and a rumor coming from leaker Mark Walshberg over on Twitter. He's posted a number of leaks before, and I will leave it up to you guys to determine if these are real or not. I mean, these are leaks. This isn't official confirmed information stuff, so it's up for you to take this with a grain of salt and to believe it or not, but I will be presenting this information to you today. So he claims over on Twitter, first off, before we get into the beta, he says that Prestige is coming back, and according to the source I have playing the alpha, there is Gunbench / Gunsmith, just like Modern Warfare. So that is actually something that is a little bit different. We were kind of previously hearing that that was not the case on both those accounts, on the Prestige system and also about the Gunsmith. We were hearing that the Gunsmith is going to be changed around, that it's not going to be the Gunsmith from Modern Warfare, it's going to be a totally different system, where it's going to be pretty similar to like the original, like say like Call of Duty 4 loadout system, or even like Modern Warfare 2, where you just have like a standard primary, a secondary, a lethal, a tactical, and like the perks and stuff, but there will be wild cards in there. It's not Pick 10, but it's also not Gunsmith. But this is saying that we will have Gunsmith, so I mean, things are subject to change, but this is just what the latest leaks are saying. But the thing I am excited about though is Prestige mode. He says Prestige mode is happening in Black Ops Cold War now. Dude, that is amazing. I am so happy the Prestige mode is happening. That was the dumbest decision that Modern Warfare made, is that they don't have a Prestige mode. I mean, they had one in development, and they even had all the Prestige emblems in the game, but it was just a little bit before launch. They actually canceled it. They took out all the Prestige mode, and of course they just made it levels 1 through 55, but they left all the Prestige mode emblems within the game. If you guys want to, you guys can search that up and find all the actual Prestige emblems that they had in the game, which they reused some of them for some of these like seasonal emblems for completing all the challenges and stuff. But Modern Warfare was supposed to have a Prestige mode. They removed it. Instead, it's 155 levels that restarts every time there's a new season. If you reach level 155, resets you back down to 55 whenever a new season begins. Really dumb system. I don't like it. I think they should have just added new levels every time a new season came out, rather than resetting your progress. I think that's dumb. And I think personally that kind of prevented me from playing the game quite a bit, is that I've always enjoyed leveling up and prestiging, and in Modern Warfare there doesn't seem to be any incentive, so I am glad that is happening. But let's finally get on to the topic and title of today's video, and that is about the multiplayer beta. So somebody asked him if there's a beta still planned, and he says when the beta is going to be happening. He says mid-September. I'm being told the 18th the soonest, the 25th the latest. Same deal as a few years back. PlayStation has a week to its own, and the following week is all consoles, no Switch. And then lastly, I just want to follow up with another tweet. He just says, and then somebody asked him about next gen, and there's going to be enhancements and stuff. He says, you're more than likely going to have to pay for the upgrade. I'm told that Activision are waiting to see how the backlash / feedback from other games doing the pay to upgrade system before a decision is set in stone, which also explains why during Activision's investor call, they're saying that they don't want to talk about that just yet. They're like, hey, we don't have anything to say about like a pay upgrade for the next generation versions of our games. We don't have anything to say about that just yet, but lines up with this leak that they're waiting to see how it works out for the likes of Take-Two and 2K21 coming out, is how the like gaming community is going to react to that, about having to pay for upgrades. But I mean, apparently there will be a pay upgrade for Black Ops Cold War for you to try to get it on the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5. But let's go back to the beta. So he says that September 18th is going to be the absolute soonest, and that the 25th is going to be the latest. So 18th is a Friday, so is the 25th of September. So 18th is going to be the soonest it will start, which, I mean, it's about a month away, about a month and a week away at this point, so about 5 weeks away. And then the 25th is going to be the latest that it starts. So that's not the latest that it will actually like end, but there's going to be, like they said, a week for just PlayStation, and then a week for PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. So pretty much the same deal we've had for, I'm pretty sure, like every Call of Duty beta, I mean, up until this point, you know, where it's been exclusive on PlayStation for like a week, and then the next week is Xbox, PS4, and PC. So it's going to be the same deal this year. Apparently that Sony still has that exclusive contract, but it's going to be a multiplayer beta, which is actually kind of a surprise because earlier in the year, like a couple months ago, we heard that there was not going to be a beta, but instead there was going to be a campaign mode demo that was actually planned for this game, and that there was not going to be a multiplayer beta. And I said this back then, but I think that not having a multiplayer beta is a huge mistake. I think they absolutely need one, especially because of all the recent rumors and leaks and everything going around saying about how bad of a state this game is in. Treyarch desperately needs a multiplayer beta, almost solely for all the data that they can collect from a multiplayer beta and all the information they can collect from all their players about which guns are overpowered, which guns need fixing, maps, bugs, glitches, networking, all sorts of things are able to be discovered through betas and hopefully to be fixed in time for launch. That way we don't have major issues upon launch. I mean, World War II had a multiplayer beta, but on launch we had that huge issue where for like the first 6 hours of the game being out, nobody could get into a single match, and that was because of headquarters and all this stuff, because hey, the game like glitched out, and a lot of this stuff can be figured out during a multiplayer beta. It's basically like a trial period for the game, but it gives the developers so much more information that they're able to play test. I mean, like, you got to think the community is like multi-millions of players, and just like each player playing for just maybe an hour during the beta just gives so much more time than they're able to actually have with just playtesters playing it full time, 40 hours a week or more. And I think a multiplayer beta is desperately needed, but here we have this leak saying that they will have a multiplayer beta, so I think that's great. And I'm sure it's probably also going to be a pre-order bonus, just like how it's always been. It's like, oh, pre-order this game, get access to the multiplayer beta. But it's interesting, though, because apparently we're not going to be having the reveal happening on Friday like we thought earlier today. We thought it was going to be happening on Friday. Apparently that's not actually the case. So it seems as though sometime, within like maybe the next 2 weeks, we're actually going to be getting the reveal. I'm assuming as soon as we get the reveal, they're going to reveal the game, the special editions, and also any talk about a beta. Because apparently if it's going to start the 18th at the soonest, it's going to go like probably, like we've had previous years, it's going to be almost a week. It's probably going to be that weekend, actually. So if it starts on the 18th, it'll be the 18th, the 19th, the 20th, and maybe the 21st, or even maybe the 22nd. So about 4 or 5 days that the beta is going to run through, and then it's going to start up again on the 25th, 26th, 27th, and maybe a little bit on the 28th or 29th. But then it would start the 25th at the latest and go into October would be the second weekend of the beta. So I don't know. We're going to have to wait for official details when the official reveal will come out. But what do you guys think about this? That is all the information we have today about this multiplayer beta. I'm also excited about Prestige mode that is going to be happening. And I'm really excited to see what this game will actually bring. I think that a multiplayer beta is also really great for the community too, because it gives the community a chance to try out the game and play it and really get to see if they like it before they actually spend their $60 or even more on this game when it does release. Because like if you play the beta for free and you don't like it, then hey, you know that you're not going to want to spend the $60 on the final game. So it's just a win-win all around, and I'm really hoping that this leak turns out to be true. But once again, just take this with a grain of salt. But that is going to do it for our video today, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys are new around here, absolutely make sure you smash that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. That you guys stay up to date with all these latest and greatest Black Ops Cold War leaks, rumors, official information, and anything else surrounding Call of Duty and Warzone and Call of Duty Mobile, all these games and stuff. This is the #1 place to be. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.